the interior kind of fabric that I'm going with for the inside. Now, I do know that, you know, years from now, since this on the dash, like years from now, this will start to fade. I don't really care. But yeah, this is like a grayish kind of suede. I wish they had Alcantara, but it looks like I got a piece that's just big enough to fit. For anybody that wants to do this, anybody that wants to know how many yards it takes to wrap a dash, this is 2 yards of fabric right here. And as you can see, it's honestly more than enough because I got all this extra down here. I might use that to wrap like my A-pillars and stuff like that. But as far as the dash itself, this looks like it's more than enough. So now that we got the dash clean, put it in my newfound paint studio, the kitchen. Still cleaning all the stuff from the last paint job, but I figured while I already got this stuff here, I might as well put it over here. You're gonna take basically this stuff, super quick grip spray adhesive. This one's empty. Well, that one has a little bit left, but I got a full new one. As you can see, they're about $10.99. So they're not as cheap as paint is, but when you do it, you're gonna spray the dashboard and spray the fabric. But make sure that you do it kind of like lightly. You don't want to drown everything. And just take your time with it. That's pretty much all that it is. Like when I wrapped the dashboard on my S13, I rushed it because it was just long and tedious and it took forever. So I rushed it and it didn't come out as perfect as I wanted it to be. So there's that. Now, another thing that I was kind of confused on is that like these pieces in here, I wasn't sure if you can get this all in one piece, but apparently you can. Some people have done it, so I'm gonna try to get it all in one piece on the first go. But yes, definitely take your time and be patient with it. It's one of those things, just like the wiring harness, where it's gonna be long and tedious, but eventually you'll get it done if you stay patient. Oh, why is it? Oh my God. Man, fuck that scuff pad.
Sick all day, and it's cause I'm on my low shit. In my brain, it be feeling like a mosh pit. You don't like me cause I'm sitting in the cockpit. Been too long, so I told that bitch to stop it. Since I changed, I don't fuck with any sunny days. Don't go out and sunny days without my Cartiers. Cartiers nice, but I like my Louis frames. Fuck that thotty and a friend, but I forgot their names. Jokes aside, I've been going through some dark shit. Every day I just be feeling like some dog shit. It's like my body just belongs inside a dark trench. Then they find my body laying on the park bench. All these kids say I'm iconic, you so underrated. Well, I'd rather underrated versus overrated. They say Lavelle, all this shit you say be helping me. I'm just trying to make you niggas really start to see. Trying to make you niggas really start to see. Break you down, then I reach inside your head just to see your thoughts. You can't touch me, I'm a motherfucking greater demon. Yes, I'm back, bitch, this the motherfucking season. Will I pay these niggas mine? There's no fucking reason. Will I pay these bitches mine? They think I don't read them. Thinking back to when I used to have no fucking stress. All this shit is turned into a motherfucking mess.
Got it to a point where it's looking nice, smooth, good texture quality, whatever you want to call it. I still gotta cut out the vents. I did that one off. But basically what I've been doing with this is I just been using a razor blade to kind of cut out all the vent holes and trim up the sides. I mean, this stuff is all going to be covered, but I didn't want like extra fabric, so that's what I'm using the razor blade to just cut it apart. Still take your time with it, and I'm probably just going to trim the rest of these off camera. Well, yeah, it's basically like what I'll do is just like make the imprint of the vent and then follow the line with the blade and get it out. Don't cut too far. You kind of want to cut and like leave a little bit. My camera focus. You want to leave a little bit kind of like in the vent, because if you cut too far, then there's no going back, so you slowly just trim around. But that's pretty much what I'm doing now. And gotta do the center console and the back vents and stuff like that, but I'll come back to it when it's finished. Let's see what else. Oh, and then this got some wrinkles right here. This fabric right here is like really tight. I kind of just gave up on it in all honesty, because there was no way that I can just get these out while keeping the shape flat down here, so I just kind of left that there. This stuff I have to cut, but yeah, so this is like the worst part of my whole job, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I had to cut all the excess off over here, back there, across the back, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. Okay. And so, this is basically the end result. Made sure to trim up these side pieces so there's nothing crazy hanging off, even though these get covered. Got the vent covers. I forgot that I didn't have a cover here, so I gotta get one. Just put that in to see how it would look. Trimmed up the bottom area. You make sure you want to leave those mounting points open so that everything can mount up. I messed up here, so I had to make another patch, and then when that finishes drying, I'm going to trim that off. I already explained about that. Did the vent, and then I messed up back here when I was cutting, wasn't paying attention, and cut a whole line, so I had to patch that back up. Like I said, take your time, can't stress it enough. But outside of those minor imperfections, it came out fine. I mean, most of these aren't even noticeable. This is the most noticeable one out of all of them, but this is going to be tucked away in the corner on my side. That is, you'll have to be looking to see that one, and then this is all the way towards the window, so plus it'll be a vent cover over there. But I mostly like the way that it looks. Satisfied with it. Sweet. But yeah, that basically sums it up. That's how you do that's how you wrap your dashboard. You can do this with whatever material you want. I just chose suede. But and I got a lot of excess material that I'm gonna use to wrap my B pillars and stuff like that. So hopefully you found this useful. But before you attempt this, please make sure you take your time. Thanks for watching.